In life, the things we keep close to our hearts often define the strength of our character and the depth of our wisdom. It's not about living in secrecy, but about understanding the power of discretion. There are certain aspects of our lives that must be guarded to preserve our peace, our purpose, and our progression. Here are 6 vital areas that should remain private. When we speak of privacy, it is not simply about secrecy, but about the wisdom of timing and discernment. One of the most vital areas to protect is your dreams and goals. Every individual has a vision, an inner blueprint for the life they want to create. Whether it's a business you plan to start, a new skill you want to master, or a personal transformation you are undergoing, these dreams are deeply personal and often delicate in their early stages. Protecting them requires more than enthusiasm, it demands wisdom and patience. In the initial phases of your dreams, they are often fragile and unformed. At this stage, they are vulnerable to criticism, misunderstanding, and doubt both from others and from yourself. Sharing these premature visions too early can expose them to unnecessary negativity. Even those with the best of intentions might cast doubt, offer unsolicited advice, or fail to see the potential in what you're working toward. The result is often confusion, second-guessing, and sometimes even abandonment of the dream altogether. When we prematurely expose our goals, we are allowing external forces to shape them before they are fully matured in our own minds. We live in a world where people often judge based on current realities, and it is easy to dismiss a future vision because they cannot yet see the tangible results. That's why it is so important to nurture your goals in private until they have developed strength and clarity within you. Think about planting a seed. When it is just beginning to sprout, it is sensitive to its environment exposed to harsh conditions like wind, rain, or careless handling. In the same way, your dreams are susceptible to the opinions and doubts of others, especially when they are not yet fully formed. Just as a gardener shields young plants until they grow strong roots, you must shield your dreams from external influences until they are robust enough to withstand scrutiny. Keeping your goals private doesn't mean you shouldn't seek guidance or support from trusted individuals. In fact, surrounding yourself with the right mentors or advisors can be essential for growth. However, you must be selective about who you invite into your inner circle. Share your plans only with those who have the wisdom, experience, and positive energy to nurture your vision rather than tear it down. These are the people who will provide constructive feedback, support, and insight, but even then, you should carefully weigh what you share and when. One of the key dangers of sharing too much too soon is that it opens the door to doubt, both from others and from yourself. People's opinions can have a strong influence on how we perceive our abilities, and constant external input can dilute our focus. If you are not fully confident in your goal, the doubts of others can easily become your own. Before you know it, the enthusiasm you once had for your dream is replaced with hesitation, and you find yourself reconsidering whether you should pursue it at all. This is why it's crucial to build a strong foundation of belief and conviction before making your vision known to the broader world. When you share your goals prematurely, you run the risk of being distracted by too many voices. Everyone will have an opinion about how you should proceed, and too much advice can cloud your own judgment. This often leads to a loss of focus, where you find yourself chasing other people's ideas instead of staying true to your original vision. Protecting your dream means protecting the clarity of your direction. Sharing your goals too early can sometimes create unnecessary pressure. When people know what you're working on, they might constantly ask for updates or expect rapid results. This external pressure can weigh heavily on you, especially if progress is slower than expected. It's easy to become overwhelmed by the need to prove yourself to others, which can lead to burnout or loss of motivation. Keeping your goals private allows you to work at your own pace, free from the expectations of others. It's also important to recognize that sharing your dreams too soon can invite negativity from those who may not want to see you succeed. Unfortunately, not everyone will be happy about your ambitions, and some may even try to undermine your efforts. By keeping your goals private, you reduce the chances of encountering envy or sabotage from those who may feel threatened by your potential. Keeping your dreams and goals private is about creating a safe space for them to grow. It's about giving yourself the time and freedom to cultivate your vision without interference. As your goals develop and you gain more confidence, there will come a time to share them with the world, but that moment should be when you are fully prepared, both mentally and emotionally, to handle the responses. So, in the early stages of your journey, be wise with your words. Keep your dreams close, nurture them in private, and allow them to take root before exposing them to the elements. When the time is right, your vision will be strong enough to withstand any storm, and you'll be ready to share it with a world that can only appreciate the finished product. Privacy is often misunderstood in today's world, where so much emphasis is placed on sharing every detail of our lives. But one area that demands careful discretion is our personal finances. In this age of social media and instant communication, it's tempting to discuss income, investments, or spending habits openly, sometimes as a way of gaining validation or appearing successful. However, keeping your financial matters private is not only a sign of wisdom, but also a necessary step in protecting your long-term security and peace of mind. Money has a unique ability to stir emotions, both within ourselves and in those around us. Discussing your financial situation openly can lead to a variety of negative consequences, not the least of which is envy. Human nature tends to compare, and when people know the details of your financial success, it can create tension, jealousy, or even resentment. This envy can come from friends, colleagues, or even family members, leading to strained relationships. People may start to see you differently, not for who you are, but for what you have. And this shift in perspective can negatively affect your interactions. Another critical reason for financial discretion is the issue of expectations. When people know how much money you make or have saved, they may begin to place certain expectations on you. They might assume that you're always able to afford things, whether it's contributing to group outings, lending money, or supporting family members financially. This can create pressure. And before long, you may find yourself in uncomfortable situations, having to explain why you're not willing or able to meet those expectations. Keeping your financial matters private allows you to avoid such burdens, enabling you to make decisions based on your own needs and priorities rather than external pressures. One of the more practical reasons for keeping your finances private is to avoid attracting unwanted attention. When people know you have money, whether through inheritance, a high-paying job, or successful investments, you may become a target. This can manifest in several ways, ranging from opportunistic friendships to outright exploitation. Opportunists may gravitate toward you not because they genuinely care about you, but because they see an opportunity to benefit from your financial resources. Worse still, in some cases, public knowledge of your financial standing can lead to more severe consequences, such as fraud, theft, or other forms of exploitation. By maintaining discretion about your finances, you significantly reduce the likelihood of becoming a target. Discussing financial success can also distort your relationship with money itself. The more you talk about it, the more it may become tied to your sense of identity. When we share our financial achievements, we often seek validation from others, consciously or unconsciously. This can create a dangerous cycle where your self-worth becomes connected to external approval based on your financial standing. The truth is, money should never be the source of your self-worth. It is a tool, a resource to be managed wisely, not a measure of your value as a person. By keeping your financial matters private, you remind yourself that your worth is not tied to the size of your bank account, but to your character, values, and contributions. Financial privacy allows you to make decisions with a clear mind, free from the influence of others' opinions. When people know your financial situation, they may offer unsolicited advice or opinions on how you should manage your money. While some advice may be well-intentioned, it can lead to confusion or even cause you to second-guess your decisions. Whether it's about how you invest, save, or spend, having too many voices in your ear can complicate your financial planning. Keeping your finances private allows you to stay focused on your goals and make decisions based on your own research and priorities, rather than being swayed by outside perspectives. Another important aspect of financial privacy is avoiding the appearance of arrogance or insensitivity. In any social group, there will be a range of financial situations, and openly discussing your wealth or financial success can sometimes come across as bragging, even if that's not your intention. It can make others who are struggling financially feel uncomfortable or inadequate. By keeping your financial achievements private, you demonstrate humility and sensitivity to the feelings of those around you. It's not about hiding your success, it's about recognizing that money, while important, should not define the tone of your relationships or conversations. Maintaining privacy around your finances is essential for long-term security. Financial plans and strategies often evolve over time, and by keeping these matters private, you give yourself the flexibility to make changes without feeling the need to justify your decisions to others. For example, if you decide to make a significant investment or take a financial risk, you won't have to deal with the opinions of those who don't understand your long-term goals. This privacy also helps in situations where your financial standing may change due to unforeseen circumstances. Whether it's a sudden windfall or a financial setback, handling these matters privately allows you to navigate the situation with dignity and without outside pressure. Keeping your personal finances private is a practice of wisdom, protection, and self-respect. It shields you from unnecessary external pressure, prevents envy and tension in relationships, and allows you to maintain control over your financial journey without the interference of others' opinions. Privacy in financial matters isn't about secrecy, it's about maintaining your peace of mind, protecting your security, and ensuring that your self-worth remains grounded in who you are, not in what you have. By exercising discretion in this area, you allow yourself to move through life with greater freedom, stability, and focus on the things that truly matter. When it comes to your intimate relationships, the level of privacy you maintain is critical not only for your personal well-being, but also for the health of the relationship itself. The dynamics of any close relationship, whether romantic, familial, or deeply personal, require a space of trust and mutual respect, and privacy plays a key role in preserving that space. Sharing too much about the inner workings of your relationship with others can lead to misunderstandings, undue criticism, and unnecessary interference, all of which can erode the trust between you and your partner. Every relationship has its highs and lows, moments of harmony and moments of conflict. It's natural to seek advice or vent frustrations during difficult times, but being overly transparent about your relationship's challenges can expose it to judgment from people who may not have a full understanding of the situation. Relationships are deeply personal, and no one can fully grasp the complexities, emotions, and history that exist between you and your partner except the two of you. By opening up your relationship issues to outside opinions, you risk allowing others to influence your perception of the relationship or your partner in ways that may not be helpful or accurate. When you share too much about your intimate relationship, it can also put unnecessary pressure on both you and your partner. Once others are aware of your relationship challenges, they may start offering unsolicited advice or checking in on how things are going, adding a layer of external stress to an already sensitive situation. The weight of these opinions can cloud your judgment, making it difficult to approach the issues in your relationship with clarity and independence. Keeping the intimate details of your relationship private allows you to focus on resolving issues internally with the people directly involved, rather than having to navigate the opinions of others. Oversharing can lead to a loss of trust within the relationship. Intimate relationships are built on a foundation of vulnerability and trust. When one partner feels that their personal struggles or the private dynamics of the relationship are being shared with others, it can create a sense of betrayal. Trust is fragile, and once broken, it can be difficult to rebuild. Maintaining privacy about the personal aspects of your relationship shows respect for the other person's boundaries and fosters a deeper sense of safety and trust between you. It signals that you value the sanctity of the relationship and are committed to working through challenges together rather than inviting outside perspectives that could complicate matters. There's also the issue of long-term consequences. Relationships go through phases, and often what feels like a significant issue in the moment may resolve itself over time. However, when you share these issues with others, those external parties may continue to hold on to the negative aspects of your relationship long after you and your partner have moved past them. For example, if you confide in a friend about a conflict They may view your partner negatively even after you've resolved the issue and your relationship has strengthened. This can create tension between your partner and the people in your life, leading to awkwardness and conflict that could have been avoided had the matter remained private. Another important aspect of keeping your intimate relationships private is protecting the unique bond you share. Relationships are built on shared experiences, both good and bad, and the more you involve others in the details of your relationship, the more diluted that bond can become. Intimacy thrives in spaces of privacy and exclusivity, where both partners feel that what they share is special and protected. When too many outside voices become involved, it can disrupt that sense of closeness and make the relationship feel less personal. Privacy preserves the intimacy of the relationship, allowing both partners to feel that they are in a unique and cherished space that no one else has access to. In addition to protecting the relationship from external interference, maintaining privacy also allows both you and your partner to grow individually within the relationship. Part of what makes intimate relationships fulfilling is the process of learning about each other, growing together, and resolving challenges as a team. When you turn to others too quickly for solutions, you miss the opportunity to strengthen your relationship by working through difficulties together. Conflict resolution is a crucial skill in any relationship, and privacy gives both partners the space to develop this skill without relying on outside intervention. It fosters emotional maturity and resilience, both of which are essential for long-term relationship success. Of course, this is not to say that you should never seek outside counsel. In some situations, especially in cases of abuse or extreme conflict, seeking support from trusted individuals or professionals is essential. However, there is a difference between seeking help when it is needed and casually sharing intimate details that should remain private. The key is to discern when it is appropriate to invite outside perspectives and when it is best to keep things between you and your partner. Keeping your intimate relationships private is about respect, trust, and protection. It allows you and your partner to maintain the integrity of the relationship, free from external judgment or interference. Privacy gives both individuals the freedom to express their emotions, work through difficulties, and enjoy the relationship without the added complexity of outside opinions. It nurtures the bond of intimacy and ensures that the relationship remains a safe and sacred space for both partners. By keeping the details of your intimate relationships private, you create an environment where trust can flourish, conflicts can be resolved internally, and both partners can feel secure in the knowledge that their relationship is respected and protected. Ultimately, this privacy lays the foundation for a relationship that is stronger, more resilient, and deeply fulfilling, allowing you to grow together without the weight of external influence. One of the most important areas of your life that should be kept private is your future goals and plans. While it may be tempting to share your dreams and aspirations with others, especially in moments of excitement or enthusiasm, there are several compelling reasons to keep your future plans to yourself until the time is right. Protecting your vision for the future requires discretion, patience, and wisdom. By maintaining privacy around your goals, you safeguard your motivation, prevent external interference, and allow your plans to develop in an environment free from unnecessary scrutiny or negativity. The first reason to keep your goals private is that it preserves your focus. When you have a clear vision of where you want to go in life, that vision requires intense concentration and dedication. Sharing your goals too early can dilute that focus, as it invites opinions, questions, and sometimes criticism from others. Even well-meaning friends and family may unintentionally undermine your confidence by offering advice or expressing doubts about the feasibility of your plans. These external voices can cloud your judgment, distract you from your purpose, and create a sense of confusion or self-doubt. By keeping your goals private, you ensure that your focus remains sharp, undisturbed by outside influences, and centered on the actions you need to take to move forward. Another key reason for privacy in this area is that sharing your goals prematurely can create a false sense of accomplishment. Research shows that when people talk about their goals too openly, they may feel a sense of achievement simply by discussing them, even though they haven't yet taken any meaningful steps toward realizing those goals. This phenomenon, often referred to as social reality, can diminish your motivation to do the hard work necessary to bring your vision to life. When you keep your goals private, you protect yourself from this false satisfaction and stay driven to achieve real, tangible progress rather than simply talking about what you plan to do. Keeping your goals to yourself also protects you from unnecessary pressure. When others are aware of your future plans, they may start to check in on your progress, often out of genuine interest or concern. However, this can create a sense of pressure to perform or meet certain milestones on a timeline that isn't your own. You may find yourself feeling the need to justify your actions or explain why you haven't yet achieved a particular goal, even though you know you're on the right track. This added pressure can lead to anxiety, stress, and even a reluctance to pursue your goals further. By maintaining privacy around your plans, you allow yourself the freedom to work at your own pace without the burden of external expectations. Another reason to maintain discretion about your future goals is that it protects your vision from negativity. Not everyone will understand or support your dreams, and sharing your plans too widely can expose you to criticism or skepticism that can be discouraging. Some people may project their own fears or limitations onto you, suggesting that your goals are unrealistic or unattainable. Others may even feel threatened by your ambition and try to bring you down, whether consciously or unconsciously. But this kind of negativity can sap your energy and diminish your enthusiasm for what you're working toward. Keeping your goals private shields you from these negative influences and allows you to stay positive and motivated, even in the face of challenges. Privacy around your goals also provides the space you need to refine and develop your plans without outside interference. The early stages of goal setting and planning are often fragile as you work through ideas, explore different paths, and adjust your vision based on new insights or experiences. Sharing your plans too soon can expose them to premature judgment before they've had a chance to fully take shape. This can lead to unnecessary criticism or unsolicited advice that may not be helpful and could even cause you to second-guess your own instincts. When you keep your goals private, you give yourself the freedom to experiment, change course, and adapt your plans without feeling the need to justify your decisions to others. Maintaining privacy around your goals protects the element of surprise. In many cases, achieving a goal involves competition or navigating complex situations where it may be advantageous to keep your intentions discreet. Whether in your career, business, or personal life, revealing your plans too early can give others an opportunity to outmaneuver you or undermine your efforts. By keeping your goals private, you maintain a strategic advantage, allowing you to move forward quietly and confidently without alerting others to your plans until you are ready to take action. This element of surprise can be a powerful asset in achieving your goals successfully. Another important consideration is that privacy fosters resilience. Pursuing meaningful goals often involves setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. When your plans are private, you have the freedom to navigate these challenges without the added pressure of external judgment or the fear of public failure. You can learn from your mistakes, make adjustments, and keep moving forward without the weight of others' expectations or criticisms. This allows you to build resilience, which is essential for long-term success. When you eventually achieve your goals, you will have done so on your own terms, with a deeper sense of satisfaction and accomplishment. Keeping your future plans private preserves the joy of personal fulfillment. Achieving a goal is a deeply personal experience, and there is a unique sense of satisfaction that comes from working quietly behind the scenes and then seeing your efforts pay off. When you keep your goals private, the achievement becomes a celebration of your own discipline, focus, and perseverance, rather than something that was done to meet the expectations of others. This personal fulfillment is one of the most rewarding aspects of success, and it is something that can only be fully appreciated when your goals have been pursued in privacy. Keeping your future goals and plans private is a wise and strategic choice. It protects your focus, shields you from negativity, and allows you to work at your own pace without the pressure of external expectations. Privacy gives you the freedom to develop your plans, refine your vision, and navigate challenges without interference. Ultimately, it ensures that when you achieve your goals, the accomplishment is yours alone, grounded in your own efforts, and free from the distractions of outside influence. This discretion not only increases your chances of success, but also enhances the depth of your personal fulfillment along the way. There are critical aspects of our lives that must be safeguarded through privacy. Protecting your personal life, your intimate relationships, and your future goals is essential for maintaining focus, trust, and resilience. Privacy allows you to preserve your mental and emotional energy, shield yourself from unnecessary judgment, and build stronger connections with those who truly matter. By keeping certain things private, you create a space of clarity and growth, free from the interference and pressures of external opinions. It's not about secrecy, but about wisdom, the wisdom to protect what is precious, nurture what is growing, and allow yourself the freedom to flourish without the weight of public scrutiny. Ultimately, embracing privacy in these key areas strengthens your sense of self, deepens your relationships, and empowers you to achieve your goals on your terms.